Hi, my name is Mark Gunn. I am an auto harper. As you can see, I've been playing the auto harp since 1999 professionally, and I've had a lot of fun with it. Now, over that time, I found that it was very useful to have a pickup. So the pickup that was available in 1999 was the Oscar Schmidt pickup. It's a electromagnetic pickup that extends all the way down here. Underneath the strings and such, and it's got a great sound. It's sort of defined everything that I've done with music for many years, and unfortunately I lost the guy who used to do my repair on my auto harps, and I haven't been able to get a new one. And so now I'm looking at the Schatten AD-01 Autoharp Pickup. My plan is to test it out and see if this pickup sounds at least as good or better than my current one, and kind of scared because this pickup has defined my sound. So I'm looking forward though to seeing what it does and seeing what I can get out of it, because I need another pickup. Now you can see that it says on the back, the Autoharp Pickup provides a non-invasive way to add a pickup system to your instrument. These pickups attach quickly and easily to the Autoharp with the supplied double-sided tape. Mounting placement for the AD-01 pickup sensor is generally simplest on the back of the instrument. In some installations, when there's room between the strings and the soundboard, the pickup sensor may be mounted there. The output jack is supplied with a nylon clip and small screw for securely mounting the jack to the end block area of the instrument. Interesting, to the back. Okay. Here's the double-sided tape. Looks like I can remove and put it on multiple pieces. They have like several to choose from. It says here, the AD-01 is designed to mount on the back of the instrument on the outside. The suggested mounting position is on the center line of the sound hole, approximately 1 to 1.5 inches above the top edge of the sound hole. By that definition, that means it should be, here's my auto harp, should be right about here. Now it came with the sticky tape, and I've decided I'm going to use that for starters to see how it's going to sound. Now the first problem that I noticed was that apparently the tape has to be mounted on the black side, and I had it on the other side. So there we go. Step number one. All right, I have actually mounted the pickup on the back side, as you can see. Location wise, I guess it's right about here, about 1 inch. Okay. I gotta say, actually, the sound, it's much brighter. It sounds actually pretty good. I kind of like the sound. But the only problem is it lacks that beef that I'm used to getting, and the loudness. So it's not picking up. It's not coming out nearly as loud. It does make me wonder if we can try other locations to get a better sound that I'm more fond of. And that's a little bit, actually right behind the sound hole. Probably not a good location. Let's bring it down low. Since I like the bass that I get from the auto harp, the low end that I get with my pickup, I'm going to try a pickup further down here. That I think is a little bit more mellow sound. When it's further up here, it's when it's up here, it had a much brighter sound. It's a little bit disappointing because I would like to have it louder, but it doesn't seem to want to pick up much of a louder sound. I think I actually like the sound though up here better than I did down there. So that's where they recommend it being put. They did say on the forum that if you want to put it on the front, you can do that as well. Alright, now it is a tight fit, as you'll notice right here. It barely fits underneath my strings, only because the wood on this Autoharp is warped. So I'm not sure if it's really much louder or beefier. So I think, for visual sake, if nothing else, I think I like it on the back. I think, for me, I think the preference is back in the low end of the Autoharp. Alright, so far, because of what I do, the sound I've created over the years, in general, I'm thinking that I kind of prefer the sound of the Oscar Schmidt pickup. However, I got this pickup specifically because I wanted to amplify a different Autoharp. And so I'm going to try it in the suggested location on the back with my second Autoharp and see how this sounds. Brighter than I like, but it's not too bad. We'll move it further down. It's picking up a lot of high end, and I think that might be the Autoharp because that one's a bit old. My other one is a little bit older. Starting to lose some of that body. Still not super loud, but it might have to suffice for now. Overall, I think that the Schatten Autoharp Pickup, it's good actually. I really like how it the sound that it's getting a nice bit on the highs, and it's giving a really full sound. It's still more on the highs than on the lows. Now for most Autoharpers, I think that's awesome. That's actually exactly what you want. Most of the Autoharpers I've seen, they play a lot more on the high ends and pick out some melodies. For me, the Autoharp has always been primarily a rhythm instrument, something that's accompanying my vocals, and so I don't need something that's competing with it. Now, the actual sound is not, it's less, it doesn't, you have to basically crank it up a bit more in order to get more sound out of it. That's not my favorite thing in the world. But overall, I think for most Autoharpers, I think this actually work out really great. Again, it's all a personal preference. You know, I play Oscar Schmidt Autoharps because mostly from the 70s and the 80s, the bodies are from the 70s and 80s, not the newer ones, because of the sound that you can get from them. And in this particular instance, I think it highlights a bit of that sound, but I want more of the low end. So for me, I think I might try to see if I can still get an Oscar Schmidt pickup for my second Autoharp if it's available. If not, I may just well adjust, because I gotta say the Schatten people were awesome. They sent me this, and they did a great job with this pickup. You heard it yourself. It's got a pretty sound. Oh, and one final note is I also feel like it captures a little bit more of the natural acoustic sound as opposed to what the Oscar Schmidt pickup does. So if you want to capture that very natural and beautiful Autoharp sound, I gotta say that this sounds more natural and very pretty. Now, I am not the most electronically adept person in the world. And it occurred to me though that I recall that having a DA, a direct inbox, is one of the purposes is to average out the sound of an acoustic instrument and whatnot. I can't tell you the specifics because that's beyond me. Maybe someone will post it in the comments below. But I plugged it in and things sound a little bit better. So I want to give you a comparison. This is the old Autoharp with the Oscar Schmidt pickup. Oscar Schmidt that I love. Now this is the Schatten pickup on the back where it should be. It still has that acoustic sound a little bit more. Very pretty, and it's a bit louder without me having to adjust things. That makes me happy. I hope this review helps you, and if it did, then I hope you'll like it on YouTube, and stay tuned. I might have some more reviews of this and other products as I actually use them professionally. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I play Celtic music, so I'm going to be playing that Schatten Autoharp Pickup in the upcoming weeks. Talk to you soon. Sláinte.